welcome back. Is 3D printing the future of the electric car industry? Why GM and other car makers are going full throttle with this growing technology used by many industries. We are now here with tech.
Eris, powering your digital world.
So Vilee, Abraham here to talk about it. And, you know, we're sitting here in the commercial. I'm like, I don't understand. You could literally print a car part.
Yeah.
How? I still can't get my head around how they do this.
Okay, well, I'll explain. Look, first of all, 3D printing is also called additive printing. And why? Because actually the printer takes layer upon a layer, and that's how it produces a product. So if you take, for example, a loaf of bread, how would it produce it? It would just take one slice, put it on another slice, and just glue it one on top of the other, and then you would have a loaf of bread. That's how it works. And today you can produce anything with 3D printers: ceramic cups, plastic toys, metal machine parts, chocolate cake, hamburgers, and even human body parts. So you can really do anything with 3D parts. And the thing is that it can produce a whole part with its moving parts inside, or moving components. So for example, with hinges, with wheels. And the raw material is usually liquid metal or resin, which is a sticky organic substance.
I see. So given that it could do things with metal, hence the connection with car parts. So how is this something that's going to fuel the future of electric cars in particular?
Yeah, okay, well, today the problem with electric vehicles is that people are concerned over the range of the car. Okay, because you have to recharge it.
Right.
Exactly. So if parts are going to be made by using 3D printers, one of the qualities of 3D parts is that they're lighter, but on the other hand, stronger. So if the body of the car will be lighter, it means that you can get a much higher range.
Right. So it's really about a fuel efficient, like why they kind of have their sights set on electric cars in particular.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. And if we look at the manufacturers who are already using 3D, it's really amazing. There are so many. For example, General Motors is using it to prototype its cars for years. Kia, if you take its CUVs, they've been producing dashboards. Then if you take Toyota U-Box, I don't know if you're familiar with this car, but it's a really odd-looking one-seater, and it's targeted towards the G generation, the teenagers, and they produce door rims using 3D printing. Then Porsche, Classic Division, some of its collectors of very rare vehicles, they want to, you know, let's say there's a part that they need to replace, so it's not available in stores.
They just don't print it rather than like calling Germany and waiting for it to come. What are the main benefits of this?
Okay, so if we look at benefits, so first of all, if we look at shops that sell car parts, so it'll be available, readily available. They can just print it out. Like you go to the car wash
or whatever, right?
Exactly, it could be readily available. They're lighter, 40% lighter, and stronger, about 20% stronger. It can also reduce the prices of producing tools. You can produce tools with 3D printers. It makes the production quicker and cheaper. So if you take, for example, parts that are very complex geometrically, okay, so it would be a lot easier to produce them with 3D printers. Objects can be made with pores, undercuts, overhangs, and interior details, which would be much more difficult using.
But like, would the quality be the same? Like if they were to do like upholstery, I understand like the dashboard, I mean, a lot is leather. But I mean, so it would really be toward the market that's not looking for the leather seats, but like a replacement for the plastic, whatever the other fabric is.
Exactly. You can produce seats, for example, with from leather. It can also eliminate waste because printers, 3D printers, only use as much as material as they need, and it saves a lot of.
Right. So that's also good for the environment as well.
Definitely. Right? And if we sum it up, it means that 3D printers are good also for the retailers, the shop who sell parts. It's good for customers because they can save a lot of money or get access to very rare parts, and for retailers because they save a lot of money. The only drawback is that it's pretty expensive. A printer, a 3D printer, its price range is somewhere between $6,000 in the lower range to $750,000 for the more expensive ones. If we look at the future, the 3D printing future looks very promising. It is expected that the auto industry will buy 3D printers that will add up to about $500 million. So very high and promising
we're
market.
bringing the burgers when they're ready, the Israeli 3D burgers. Oh,
gotta bring them over here, taste the burgers.
Thanks, Vilee.
Sure.